All right, let's do a quick video on the angle addition postulate. It's very similar to the segment addition postulate, whereas if you have a segment like this and this was 3 and this was 5, then the whole thing would be 8. It's the same exact idea. So like if you have BAC, which is this angle right here, and you have CAD, which is this angle right here, and these two are adjacent, right, which means they share a common side, then the two angles add up to make this entire outer angle BAD. That's what this says. So BAC plus CAD is going to equal BAD. So the small angle right here, the other small angle equals the whole thing. So that's the big idea. Setting up the questions is where you can get into trouble, especially if it's just written out and you don't have a diagram, in which case you draw it. We'll do an example of that also here in just a second, okay? So let's dive into an example, shall we? So this one says SFG is 95, EFS is 51, and EFG is the thing we got to find. So SFG, let's go ahead and take SFG. That's this one right here. That's 95. From here to here is 95. EFS, so that's the other small angle. It's 51. Right? And we have to find EFG, which is the entire thing. See, EFG is the entire thing. That's what we got to find. So this angle plus this angle equals the whole thing. So all we got to do is add them up. Right? So that's going to be 146 degrees is equal to angle EFG. That's how that works. Okay, let's see an example where we have to solve for x. So here we have GHJ. So GH, oh, that's this one. That's x plus 64. GHI, that's the whole thing. Look at this, see? GHI. The whole thing is equal to 80. And we have to find, oh, and JHI, this part right here is 24 plus x. 24 plus x. So that's kind of ugly right there. So let's write it out. Here's what we've got. This small angle right here, JHI, 24 plus x plus 64. Right? So this angle right here and this angle right here make the whole thing, which is equal to 80. So you have to write out your equation. Now here, these are on the same side, so we can combine like terms. Plus 88 is equal to 80. So subtract 88. 2x equals, that's negative 8. So x is equal to negative 4. See how that works? All right. So let's see an example where we don't have a picture. So let's say it just said this. It said angle EDC is equal to 60 and angle EDH is equal to 95, and we have to find angle HDC. That's kind of confusing, right? But if you look, do you see the vertex is going to be at D? So if I were to draw my point here, D, right? So I've got, and then look at this, EDC. So I'm going to say, let's see here. I'm going to say E is over here, right? And you see how this is smaller than that one? So C is going to be here, and H is going to be here. So here's what I've got. EDC is 60. EDH, the whole thing is 95. HDC is this part I've got to find right in there. So I've got to find this part right here, right? So here's what I've got. I've got EDC plus CDH equals EDH. That can be a little tricky to write out. You have to do some thinking about how those letters are working, but it's a good exercise to help you learn how to read the notation. All right, so now that we've got this little equation here, based on our picture, which we drew from that, we can say, well, that part's 60, it told us. CDH and HDC, those are the same. That's what we've got to find. So it's going to be 35. So angle HDC, or CDH, same thing, 35 degrees. All right, that's how the angle addition postulate works. It's not always so simple. These can take some time. Just be patient. Think about the vertexes in the middle. Start there and start drawing your angles. See what they have in common. And that will help you put the whole thing together. So anyway, hope this is helpful, and I hope you have a good day.